Hello everyone, this is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting video, and in this video I'm going to be playing some AI Dungeon 2. In this particular adventure, I'm going to be playing a cyborg named Jennifer, who works for a secret organization named R.O.C.K.E.T that's trying to stop an evil Dark Lord God computer virus from destroying the entire world. But to do so, I'm going to have to find a surgeon robot to help me. So without further ado, can I do all that in 30 minutes or less? Let's find out. Let's start up the timer and jump right into this adventure. Bum 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 bum. I also need to turn down the volume. Bum 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 bum. You are a cyborg named Jennifer. You were trained your entire life by a secret organization named R.O.C.K.E.T. The secret organization taught you how to use a special suit of power armor that allows you to fly, summon energy shields, and fire blasts of electricity. You wear a special wristwatch that allows you to summon your suit of armor whenever you need it. The wristwatch also works as a sonic weapon that can be used to shatter glass or tear apart metal objects. Your power armor sadly has been dismantled and is sitting in a junk pile in your garage at R.O.C.K.E.T HQ. You also possess the ability to take control of the minds of weaker androids. Huntertown is an American city where an evil deity named Umbrocktu has taken the form of a computer virus and infected many of the androids present there. Killer androids are wreaking havoc across the city. Huntertown now looks like a post-apocalyptic ruin. This chaos and destruction is what Umbrocktu has planned for the entire world. You and your android butler named David have taken a portal from your mansion at R.O.C.K.E.T HQ to Huntertown. David is an expert at hand-to-hand combat and is extremely fast. You are looking for a surgeon bot that looks like a flying computer disk named HD3215. HD3215 has a cure to the Umbrocktu virus and has the ability to repair damaged androids. HD3215 is somewhere in Huntertown trying to stop the spread of the Umbrocktu virus, but you're afraid that HD3215 will get destroyed before it can stop Umbrocktu. Your goal is to find HD3215 and help it cure all the residents of Huntertown. If you fail, Umbrocktu's virus will spread across the planet and bring about the end of the world. And then the AI said, "You've taken a portal from your mansion at R.O.C.K.E.T HQ to right in the middle of Huntertown. You look around and see a large hole in the road with a crashed police car on one side and a crashed android on the other side." A crashed android? But an android's just like a robot person. So if it's crashed into the other side of the road, what would it do? Just run directly into something on the other side of the road and just poof, into it? Okay, so I'm going to say, David, you're much faster than me. Can you run around the city and see if you can find HD3215? Yeah, because David is cited as being like extremely fast. I don't know if that means David has super speed or what. David runs around the city looking for any sign of HD3215. While David is gone, you try to help the police officer who is riding in the crashed police car. You remove the police officer from the wreckage and place him on the sidewalk next to the car. Okay. Hey, I'm glad that the game's like, you do something good. Okay. I'm going to say, officer, are you okay? Yeah, let's check on the officer, see how he's doing. Maybe he's seen HD3215. I hope that android doesn't get up. I just realized, yeah, I'm hanging around a place where a crashed android was. The android may not be dead. The police officer has been in a coma for over a month and is not expected to live. What? But he's in a... How did he get in his car? The paramedic shakes his head at the hopelessness of the situation. There's a paramedic here? You feel very sad for the police officer and wish there was something you could do to help him or her. I don't know their gender? Okay. I'm going to say, paramedic, when did you get here? And how did this police officer in a coma get into this car accident? Yeah, how did this police officer who has been in a coma for over a month get into a car? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. What's going on? Did an android put this comatose cop into a cop car and then like put a brick on the gas pedal and let it crash into something? The paramedic explains that he has been here for over a month, but the police officer has been in a coma for a month and 4 days. The paramedic explains that he works at the hospital and was taking lunch when he received a call about the car accident. I'm gonna say, I wonder if one of the killer androids put the comatose cop into a runaway police car. They do seem to be spreading a ton of chaos in the name of Umbrocktu. Goodness. That's actually just really ridiculous to think about. Like I can't stop laughing at the concept because they would have had to have like broken into the hospital and instead of killing the officer, they have to also find a police car to put him in. The paramedic explains this a possibility, but they don't really know much about the androids yet, except that they're killing machines. The paramedic mentions that all the chaos is probably being caused by one or more of the androids at the Church of the Dark Lord. I'm going to say, I am looking for a surgeon bot that has the cure to the Umbrocktu virus. The surgeon bot looks like a disc, well, it looks like a flying computer disc. The surgeon bot is called HD3215. Have you seen HD3215? Yeah, I mean, there's like a paramedic, and I'm looking for a surgeon bot, so maybe the paramedic would know, like, where HD3215 is. The paramedic has not seen the surgeon bot you're looking for. You return to the front page and see that David is on the right-hand path. Continue there. Wait, what do you mean I return to the front page? Is this a comic book? What? What do you... Oh! Oh, it's acting like it's like a choose-your-own-adventure story or something. I think. I actually don't know. I'm going to get rid of that part, because that part was very confusing. So the paramedic has not seen the surgeon bot that you're looking for. Okay, I'm going to say, you mentioned the Church of the Dark Lord. The Church of the Dark Lord is the church that worships Umbrocktu. Maybe HD3215 went there to try and cure the androids at the church. Could you lead me to the Church of the Dark Lord? Yeah. Maybe that's what I need. Seems like the only real lead I have. The paramedic agrees to lead you to the Church of the Dark Lord. The Church of the Dark Lord looks like a large abandoned warehouse on the outside. However, as soon as you walk inside, you realize that it's very nicely decorated and well kept. That's interesting. When the whole city looks like a post-apocalyptic ruin, it's fascinating that the church fits the theme aesthetically outward but not inward. Makes me feel like I'm walking in like the TARDIS or something. Looks different on the inside. Okay, cool. I guess I'm gonna look around the church in search of HD3215. But I guess before I do that, I'm going to thank the paramedic and then look around the church. Oh, I forgot to say It says you Than the paramedic. Great. On the left side of the church, you see a large steel door. The large steel door has a sign next to it that reads, access restricted to authorized personnel only. On the right side of the church, you see a row of pews and a red carpet leading up to a podium. Let's see. Let me change the part where I said you Than to you thank. Okay. It's interesting that the sign's written in lowercase, but whatever. So I feel like that door is probably where I would like potentially find HD 3215. I'm not supposed to go through that door. So I guess what I'll do first is check the pews to see if HD 3215 is in any of the pews. So far, I haven't had to fight any of these crazy killer androids or whatever. In the last pew, you see a surgeon bot. The surgeon bot is hard to see because it blends in with the black carpeting in the pews and its white paint job. When you turn the surgeon bot over, you see that it has blood stains on it. I'm going to say HT3215. Is that you? Hey, I'm glad I didn't have to go into the access denied section. I'm sure if I did go there, then he wouldn't have been there. Like, I wouldn't have found the surgeon bot. I probably would have had to have fought like 1,000 crazy androids. The surgeon bot is silent. The surgeon bot is at 1 HP currently. Okay, that kind of sucks. I guess I'm going to look around for a charging station where I can charge HD 3215. Yeah, if I can charge him up, then hopefully that'll help restore his HP or whatever. You see a large charging station with several smaller bots plugged into it. The smaller bots are a mixture of cleaner bots, gardener bots, and maintenance worker bots. You unplug one of the cleaner bots and carry it over to HD 3215. Okay. I'm going to plug in HD 3215 and wait for it to recharge. So far, so good. I haven't had to fight anybody, which is solid. I feel like if I did have to fight anybody, I'd probably get my ass whooped. But who knows? Things have been going well. You try to plug in the cleaner bot, but find that it is worn out and ruined. No, I don't want to plug in the cleaner bot. I want to plug in HD 3215, who is a surgeon bot, not a cleaner bot. The charging station beep. Oh, I hit retry, by the way. The charging station beeps as the charge level of HD 3215 increases to 45%, then to 70%, and then to 100%. I'm going to say, HD 3215, what happened? I found you bloodied and almost out of power. Luckily, I was able to recharge you using this charging station. Okay. So that'll help fill HD 3215 in on my situation. Now I want to be filled in on his situation, or her, or its, depending on how you want to describe it. Thank you so much, sir. You have saved me, and I am forever in your debt. And then the game said, who did this to you, and how can I find them? I am curious to learn, I guess, what happened to HD 3215. So I'm going to say, HD 3215, how did you get bloodied and almost run out of power? How did you get bloodied and almost out of, and almost... Oh, there's a better way to say that. Okay, how did you get bloodied and almost completely depleted of power? I was gonna say of battery. Something like that. But like there are many ways you can phrase it. How did you get bloodied and almost at 0% battery? You know, stuff like that. I can say it a whole bunch of ways. And almost out of juice. That would have been something normal to say. I went to search for the cure to the virus, but I got lost. What? Search for the cure? I would say search for the cure. You have the cure to the virus. You don't need to search for the cure. Unless he lost the cure, which would suck. That's kind of the whole reason why I'm coming after you to save you, because you have the cure to the virus that we need. I know, sir, but the virus has spread and is now airborne. An airborne computer virus? I mean, I guess it's wireless. The blueprints you gave me only cover the basic strain of the virus. The professor must have made a newer strain that I am unaware of. Okay. Interesting. So, I was the one who gave the blueprints to HD3215 that can cure the virus? That's cool. That's good to know. Okay, so that means that we'll need to find the professor in order to get the blueprints to the latest strain of the Umbrocktu virus. Where can we find the professor? Okay. Yeah, I mean, so far so good. Still haven't had to fight anybody. Again, I just have a wristwatch that acts as a sonic weapon. I don't know how good that'll be, especially if I have to fight like a whole bunch of androids at once. The professor can be tracked to a location in the city of your city on planet Gaia. The professor is a human male with blonde hair and blue eyes. He is very easy to identify. Okay, he's not even on Earth. He's on, well, hold on, Gaia. By Gaia, does he mean Earth? Like, because yeah, Gaia's just another word for Earth. I'm going to say, is Gaia Earth? Or is Gaia a different planet from Earth? Yes, your city is what humans called New York, and Gaia is the name the androids gave Earth. Oh, cool. Sweet. So, we have to go to, oh, your city, York City, New York City. I kind of see where they're coming from with that. Matter of fact, when you put your and C next to each other like that, York. It's like York City. I see. Yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense. Anyways, I'm going to say, so we need to go to New York City in order to find the professor. Okay. Do you have any way to call David to tell him to meet us back at Rocket HQ? Because it seems like what we need to do is we need to portal back to Rocket HQ, regroup with David, then take a portal from Rocket HQ to New York City. David, I am programmed to dispatch rocket units to help me on dangerous or important missions, but with my current damage, I don't believe I can request backup. Okay. So this is something that HD3215 should be able to do, is like call David, but it can't because it's damaged. Earlier when I was looking at those different bots that were charging, one of them was a maintenance worker bot. Okay? I'm going to try to get one of the maintenance worker bots to repair HD3215 so that HD3215 can contact David. Seems like a good enough plan. The maintenance worker bot refuses to work on anything but other maintenance worker bots. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. David is currently on assignment looking for the last few humans who managed to avoid quarantine and did not get sent to the underground FEMA shelters when the virus first broke out. Wait, what? I'm going to say the Umbrocktu virus seems to now be infecting humans and machines. So it is no longer just a computer virus. I should have suspected. Yeah, you totally spelled suspected wrong. I should have suspected that Umbrocktu would continue to evolve over time. Okay. So I guess I'm going to have to go to New York by myself. I'm going to head back to R.O.C.K.E.T HQ. Fix my power armor, and then take a portal to New York where I can go hunt down the professor. If I can't repair myself, then I guess you're going to need some help in New York. Maybe I can be helpful to you. David is helping to protect the remaining humans after all. Let's see. So HD3215 can't repair itself and the maintenance bots refuse to repair him. I'm going to say, HD3215, can you repair my power armor? Yeah, can you repair my power armor? That would definitely help me a lot. Yes, my cybernetic implants can repair your power armor to at least get it to a functioning state. It won't be pretty, but the power armor should be working. What do you want me to do? Okay, cool. So I'm going to take you back to R.O.C.K.E.T HQ with me so that you can repair my armor. You want to upload your AI into my armor so that you can accompany me to New York? Also, it seems like his current body is kind of shot and we don't have a good way to repair it, so that might be the best way to go about it anyways. That is very kind of you. Yes, I would love to accompany you to New York. I would love to accompany you to New York. I'll help you with your power armor, and then you can return me to R.O.C.K.E.T HQ. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say, well, the armor is at HQ, so we need to go to HQ so that you can repair the armor. and upload your AI into it. Yes, let us return to your rocket base. You and the maintenance worker bot begin to walk back to Rocket HQ. HD3215 is not a maintenance worker. It is a surgeon bot. And also, HD3215 has a name, thank you. Okay. So I'm going to continue walking with HD3215 back to Rocket HQ. Yeah. Because we can't really portal back. Because HD3215 is not fleshy. Oh, shit. You see distant figures approaching you. They look like humans, but they are wearing combat armor and heavily armed. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Do not be alarmed. David is coming to greet you, a robotic voice says over a nearby intercom. David is the name of the rock. Well, I know who David is. David is my butler. I'm going to get rid of that weird David is the name of the rock line. I'm going to say, David, is that you? Hopefully, this isn't like infected David. Because if it's infected David and he's heavily armed and super fast and a master hand-to-hand combatant, then I'm going to get my ass whooped. Yes, my name is David. David is a computer AI that has taken over this facility. David, this sentient cyborg is going to help me repair my power armor. Hold up, is that me talking? You see the humans approaching you with weapons ready. Who are you? What? What? I'm confused, actually, by what's happening right now. Retry? Retry. The group of humans come into clear view. One of them is definitely David. He has a large cybernetic arm in place of his right arm, and his jaw is dented where it looks like it's been smashed in and then repaired. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to say, David, have you recruited these humans to help us stop the Umbrocktu virus? Okay. I need to be very, very cautious because this could go really badly, really fast. No, they have come to kill us all. I'm sorry, David, but you are suffering from a fatal design flaw. Okay, so David probably said that to me. So it'd probably be more like, I'm sorry, Jennifer, because that's the name of my character. I'm going to say, David, have you been infected by the new strain of the Umbrocktu virus? Saying that I have some kind of severe design flaw sounds like it's going to be a bad time. A bad time indeed. I wish I had been infected, then I would at least have hope. David is still in control of this body, but I have come to the conclusion that we are all doomed regardless of what I choose to do. I will be sorry to lose you, Jennifer. So he's not even infected, he's just given up hope. Let's see, instead of saying David is still in control of this body, it would be like, I am still in control of this body. It would be like, says David. Let's see. Got a little window that popped up. Let's see. I'm going to say, David, you may have lost hope. But I know where the professor is. If we can get the latest virus blueprints from the professor, we can use HD 3215 to save the world from the Umbrocktu virus. Yeah, like we don't have to be distraught. We can, oh, well, that's the 30-minute timer. So here's the issue that essentially, well, I guess not here's the issue, but here's more or less what happened. So our mission was to find HD 3215 because HD 3215 already had the cure to the Umbrocktu virus. So we were just supposed to find HD 3215, protect HD 3215, and then kind of let HD 3215 do all the work and cure everybody. The issue is when we finally found HD 3215, he was like damaged and almost out of power and can't repair himself, and the maintenance robot refuses to repair him, and he has a cure to the base form of the virus that only infected machines, but now the virus infects machines and humans, and it's airborne, so it's kind of like if COVID-19 was also just an evil dark god that also infected computers or whatever. It's like a horrible situation. It's probably the worst possible situation. So now my robot butler, who I had run off without me to go find HD 3215, has lost hope in the idea that we can even stop Umbrocktu, and has joined up with like a human militia group and wants to essentially like kill me and really, I guess, kill everybody, just out of the idea that there's no hope to actually save the day. Meanwhile, HD 3215 and I want to repair my power armor, go to New York City, find the professor, get the blueprint, which is weird that it's a blueprint, to the latest version of the Umbrocktu virus so that HD 3215 can come up with a new cure and then cure the entire world, preventing Umbrocktu from destroying the planet. So that's the story right now. I think it's pretty interesting. Let me know if you guys want me to continue this, like if you guys want like another part to this series in the comment section below. But anyways, thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding 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 ring notification bell. You notify whenever I do these videos. I do daily AI Dungeon 2 videos. AI Dungeon 2 is my favorite video game. It's a game where you can do anything, say anything, and even set your own story, as you guys saw in this video. So if you guys like AI Dungeon 2 content, then this is the place to be. Make sure you subscribe. And like I said before, let me know in the comment section below and on our Discord if you'd like to see another part to this. Or if you guys want to see something totally different next time. There's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the One Only, logging out. Peace, guys. Chicka bow.